Let's begin by centering ourselves with the breath. As you start walking, focus on your breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose, feeling the cool air fill your lungs, and exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any tension or staleness you may be holding on to. Inhale life, and exhale what no longer serves you. Feel grateful for this moment you've taken for yourself today. Be thankful for nature, for Mother Earth beneath your feet, for all your possessions, for your mind, body, and spirit. As you walk, synchronize your steps with your breath. Each inhale is matched with a step forward, and each exhale releases a step into the earth. Keep this rhythm as we delve into the first principle of natural laws. Let's explore the principle of mentalism. The all is mind. The universe is mental. Everything that happens around us, within us, and to us begins first as a thought. We are in control of our universe because we are in control of our minds. What we think shapes our reality. As you walk, focus on your thoughts. Each idea you have is a seed, and these seeds blossom into your experience. Thoughts lead to the manifestation of things and events. Everything you experience today, your relationships, your work, even this very moment, was first a thought, either consciously or unconsciously. Understand that you are responsible for what you create in your life by being responsible for what you think. As you walk, observe your thoughts without judgment. Are they serving you? Are they uplifting you? Remember, positive thoughts elevate our experience. Choose thoughts that align with the life you wish to manifest. All is mind. The universe is mental. Imagine you are going through a tough time at work. If your mind is filled with thoughts of failure, stress, and overwhelm, those thoughts will create more stress, making your experience worse. But if you consciously choose to focus on solutions, on seeing yourself succeeding, and on the positives in the situation, your reality will shift to match those thoughts. Start each day with positive affirmations or mental imagery. If you're facing a challenge, take a moment to shift your mindset from fear or negativity to possibility and strength. Recognize that your thoughts have power. This can also apply to relationships. If you think positively about others, you're more likely to build trust and connection. Now let's move to the principle of correspondence. As above, so below. The macrocosm and the microcosm are reflections of each other. The patterns in the universe are mirrored in our own lives and vice versa. Just as the stars in the sky move in harmony, so do the elements of your personal life. As you continue walking, consider how everything happening within you mirrors the larger forces of the world. If you find peace in your mind, you will find peace in your environment. If there is chaos within, it will manifest outside. The wisdom here is that we can affect both the inner and outer worlds. The same laws govern both realms, so harmony in one creates harmony in the other. Pause for a moment to take a deep breath, matching your steps again to your inhale and exhale. Feel this rhythm as a reflection of the larger rhythms of life. As above, so below. As below, so above. Think of your home as a reflection of your mental state. If your space is cluttered and chaotic, it often reflects a cluttered mind. By organizing your space, you can create more mental clarity. Similarly, just as the solar system has order and structure, you can bring that same order into your personal life by developing routines or setting goals. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, start by organizing or cleaning your physical environment. You'll often notice a mental shift as a result. Additionally, if you're feeling stuck in life, recognize that the same patterns that govern the natural world, like growth and rest cycles, apply to you. Give yourself time to grow and patience when you're in a resting phase. The next principle we'll explore is the principle of vibration. Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. On a fundamental level, everything is vibrating energy. There is no true solidity. Even the densest matter is energy vibrating at a lower frequency. As you walk, feel the vibrations of your feet hitting the earth. Consider how your body, too, is made of vibrating energy. Your thoughts, emotions, and physical body all vibrate. When we raise our vibration through positive thoughts, healthy emotions, and aligned actions, we align with the higher frequencies of the universe. You can influence your vibration by the food you eat, the music you listen to, and the people you surround yourself with. Higher vibrations bring health, joy, and clarity. Lower vibrations bring the opposite. As you breathe in, imagine raising your vibration to match your highest potential. Nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. Imagine you walk into a room filled with negative energy, people arguing or stressed, and you immediately feel uncomfortable. That's because emotions and thoughts vibrate and can affect those around you. Conversely, if you're in a joyful or peaceful environment, you can sense the uplift and energy. To raise your personal vibration, engage in activities that make you feel positive. Exercise, being in nature, practicing gratitude, or spending time with uplifting people. You can also be mindful of the vibration you bring to others. Before entering a meeting or gathering, take a moment to ground yourself in positive energy, which will positively impact the space and the people in it. Now we'll focus on the principle of polarity. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Every aspect of life has its opposite. Hot and cold, love and hate, light and dark. These are not separate, but different degrees of the same thing. Think about temperature. Hot and cold are simply variations of one element, heat. In life, we often experience opposites, but the extremes are part of the same continuum. As you walk, consider how your emotions, too, exist on a spectrum. Happiness and sadness are not enemies, but two sides of the same experience. Understand that extremes meet and all paradoxes can be reconciled. When you feel one extreme, know that you can move toward the other by changing your perception and thinking. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pair of opposites. Let's say you're feeling anger towards someone. The principle teaches that anger and love are actually two sides of the same spectrum of emotion. By recognizing this, you can shift your perspective, moving toward the opposite pole, understanding or compassion. The anger doesn't need to control you because you realize that its opposite, love, is always present within the same situation. Whenever you feel an intense emotion, whether it's anger, fear, or sadness, remind yourself that the opposite emotion exists within you as well. You can shift from one pole to another by consciously choosing a new perspective or action. For example, if you're frustrated, focus on gratitude to shift toward peace or joy. Let's move to the principle of rhythm. Everything flows out and in. Life moves in cycles, day and night, the seasons, the tides. There is a natural ebb and flow to everything. The pendulum swings in one direction and then swings back in the other. As you walk, feel this rhythm in your own body. Notice the natural rise and fall of your breath. Life, too, follows these rhythms. There will be moments of expansion and contraction, times of growth and times of rest. Recognize that when you are in a down period, the pendulum will swing back. And the same is true in reverse. Understand that rhythm compensates. For every rise, there is a fall, and for every fall, a rise. Accept these rhythms, knowing that life is always in motion, always flowing. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. Consider your mood or energy levels. There will be days when you feel energetic and on top of the world, and other days where you feel tired or down. This is the natural rhythm of life. Instead of resisting the low energy days, you can embrace them as part of a larger cycle. When you're having an off day, recognize that it's part of a cycle and that better days will follow. Instead of pushing yourself to perform at the same high level every day, honor the rhythm by resting when needed and working hard when you're in a peak period. This can apply to productivity, creativity, and even relationships. There are times of closeness and times of distance, and both are natural. Next, we focus on the principle of cause and effect. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Nothing happens by chance. Every action has a consequence, and every outcome has a cause. As you walk, consider how your actions, big and small, shape the world around you. There is no coincidence, only law unrecognized. Start paying attention to the causes you create with your thoughts and actions. When something happens, reflect on the root cause. What choice, thought, or belief led to this outcome? By understanding this principle, you can take control of your life. Choose your actions wisely, and you will create the effects you desire. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. You might notice that when you eat unhealthy food for a prolonged period, you feel sluggish and irritable. The food or the cause affects your mood and energy, the effect. Similarly, if you treat people kindly, the cause, you're more likely to experience kindness in return, the effect. Become aware of how your actions and thoughts create specific results. If something negative happens, instead of blaming external circumstances, look at the choices that led you there. This awareness can help you make better decisions in the future. On the flip side, you can proactively create the outcomes you want by making intentional, positive choices every day. Lastly, let's explore the principle of gender. This is not about biological gender, but the mental aspects of masculine and feminine energy. Masculine energy represents logic, analysis, and action, while feminine energy is creative, intuitive, and nurturing. Both energies exist within all of us, and balance is key. As you walk, reflect on the balance within yourself. Are you using too much of one energy? Do you need more of the other? When we balance these energies, we can move through life with both strength and compassion, logic and creativity. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. Think about a situation where you're planning a project. The masculine energy, the logic, the structure, might help you create a timeline and set goals. The feminine energy, the creativity, the intuition, helps you brainstorm ideas and find innovative solutions. Both energies are necessary for success. Recognize when you need to tap into masculine or feminine energy. If you're working on a creative task, embrace feminine qualities like imagination and fluidity. If you need to make a decision or complete a task, use masculine energy for focus and action. Striking a balance between these energies will make you more effective in all areas of life. For example, in a conflict, the masculine side might push you to seek a solution aggressively, while the feminine side encourages empathy and listening. Knowing when to use each energy brings balance and success in relationships and work. These principles aren't isolated, they work together. If you're going through a difficult period, you can use mentalism to shift your thoughts, correspondence to understand how your inner world reflects your outer experience, vibration to raise your energy, and rhythm to trust that this period will pass. Polarity will remind you that joy is still available even in sadness, while cause and effect will show you how your current actions can change your future outcomes. Finally, gender will guide you in balancing creativity and logic, empathy and decisiveness. Let's say you want to improve your relationships. Start by applying the principle of mentalism by thinking positively about the people in your life. Use correspondence to recognize that how you treat yourself is mirrored in how others treat you. Adjust your vibration by acting with kindness, and understand that relationships, like everything, follow a rhythm of closeness and distance. When issues arise, recognize that polarity is at work and choose to move toward understanding rather than conflict. Remember that your actions have consequences, and balance logic, or masculine, with compassion, or feminine, to strengthen your bonds. By understanding and applying these principles, you gain deeper control and insight into every area of your life. As we come to the end of this meditation, slow your steps and your breath. Inhale deeply, filling your body with gratitude for the principles we've explored. Exhale slowly, releasing any tension or resistance. These principles are tools for understanding the world and ourselves. They guide us in our thoughts, emotions, relationships, and actions. Remember that you are in control of your life. By aligning with these principles, you can create the life you desire. Take a few final deep breaths and give thanks for the time you've taken today to grow, to learn, and to connect with the deeper laws of the universe. As you end your walk, carry these principles with you and trust in their power to transform your experience.